while this taxi's out. So if you've jumped in straight away, I haven't yet looked at it. Fiji. Pretty loud. Alright, getting out on the runway, very nice. Now, I know I've got Destroyer in with me on Discord, and holy schmoly, this really is loud. That's the benefit of the Concorde, eh? Now, I'll unmute Discord, that's why I can't hear anything. Alright, now Destroyer's got mute on microphone, but I had mute, so I couldn't hear anything, unfortunately. Alright, it worked. Okay, so with a little bit of help, I have been able to get someone to help me with the window, and I'm going to start doing it myself. So instead of a closed off window, we now have a transparent window, and I'm going to start working out how to do that for all the other aircraft. Make sure I've got all the files ready to go, and then I'll make a video on it. Because I believe that'll be quite helpful. Alright, let's just get a few things finished off on YouTube end. Okay. Got some details because I know people ask me while I'm in the middle of streaming. Okay, so this is our 4th flight. Alright, save that, thank you. That'll give details. Now they know what it is and where to get the Concorde from. I think that's in the link now. Alright, let's have a quick look around and see who we have. Anybody else coming? I don't see Destroyer yet. He might... Oh no, there he is. Oh, he's on that runway over there. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, well, Destroyer, I imagine, will be in the Concorde. He might have to write in my... Oh, he's doing it in streaming events. Okay. No. Yes, it is. Alright. And he's going to do live. Yeah, I can do live. I've got decent internet at the moment. But I might just sit in Flight Sim channel as well. Okay, he's on a Concorde. Alright, good. That's good being on... No, you can say... Oh, okay, you can put it next to me. Well, here he comes. Yeah. You might just need to park it. I don't know whether you put it behind or... Yeah, alright. So he's just going to use admin mode to move around. Maybe... Can you take off on runway 22? Don't know if that's going to be long enough. Just park it in behind, that'll do. Alright, that's very good. And if we're going to have anybody else jump in, they will not want to do it quite soon. Now let's get back to that live streaming so I can see what's happening. Why does that play up live? Thank you. Alright, control room. Okay. Says we got 2 viewers. Thank you very much. Welcome. I'm hoping Destroy is one of them. Alright, what do we got? Orhan. Hello, can you convert an F-16? I keep trying and they keep failing. I downloaded one that was from SimShack yesterday. It's one of their payware one that is now currently free. And even it failed, crashed to desktop. So, extremely disappointed. I definitely want an F-16. But what I am going to do is, because I have been able to get some assistance with the legacy import creator, just talking me through how to get rid of the window cloudiness. So the Concorde now has no cloud on the window, and I kind of know how to do it now. I just got to get all the files together and get it in order, and then what I'll do is I'll make a video on that. But there's an F16 Japanese version. The F2, I made videos on them. There's a single seater and a double seater. That's as closest to the F16 that I can get at the moment. Alright, and with saying that, I'm actually going to pop in some music as we get ready, and I believe my flight path is already on there. Let's put the... Alright, let's get you out of the way. Yep. Alright, so you can stay there. Oh, it did it again. If I change between interior and exterior, it turns off my engines. Is anybody else having that same issue at the moment? I can't have that happening all the time. I'm going to have to start them again. Something's going on when I... Oh, maybe it's changing that button. Hang on. Yeah, look at that. It turned them off again. So that's starting up. And then it stops. Alright, there's some issue going on there. I don't know whether it's my aircraft. I've had several where I go inside. It used to be when I pressed escape and it would turn off the engines. Well, I'm going to have to do an exterior only flight, even though I've got the window now. I need these engines running and I can't go keep turning them off. Destroyer, do you have the same problem? Let me know if you're, when you go inside view or outside view, oh, he's in a French Concorde, that's nice. Do you have your engines turn off? Or is it something I've done and now my settings don't like it? Okay, it's just writing in my Discord. Don't have a problem. Okay, it must be something to do with my controls. I might have to reconfigure them. I might have conflicted one or two functions with the fuel button. I did that recently. I might have to... Happens with some of the other planes. Okay, so not this one. So when you go in the cockpit and then come back out, your engines don't turn off. It says it does happen with other planes though. Yeah, I think that happened after the latest patch. Now I don't know how many engines that was. Was that 3 or 4 that started? Unfortunately, you don't get the visual. I'm taking the British Airways year 2000 livery, and I see that Destroyer is taking the Air France. Okay, so he's got no problem going in and out. Well, I can't have that turn off every time. That mucks up a flight. So I got it working. I might have to fix my controls. Alright, I think that's the last one coming on now. Alright, let's get the trim right. Yeah, I fiddled around with some controls and put in... Okay, I'm getting just spooled up now. All 4 are clear, which is good. I fiddled around with my fuel and my magnetos controls. Alright, letting the brakes loose at 50% and rolling. Alright, going to run it up to 100% because we need to be able to take off. And having watched the documentary on the Concorde, they take off at 100% throttle. Alright, second Concorde is on the way. If you want to join me, jump on my Discord. I'm also in chat. Oh wow, the nose is already coming up. And we are up, thank you. See you later, Honolulu. It was nice for the visit. Wheels going up. Thank you very much. Have a second Concorde, and he's up already. Alright, very good. And my phone's making all the noises. Thank you. The ATC's already yelling at us going, hey, you're leaving too fast. Alright. Whoa, lag when you put on... Alright, banking left. Discord, that's so nice with the second Concorde there. Alright, frequency approved, thank you. Okay, he's up a little bit higher than me at the moment, but I might just bring that back up as well. Get to our flight path. I'm going to have to turn that around. Otherwise we'll get on our flight path very quickly. Alright, I am going up just a little bit faster than I wanted, as in climbing, so I might just trim that. Let's have a quick look around. Oh, that vibrates the controller. And there's the second Concorde climbing. Oops, don't press that button. We're going through 10,000. We're going to stop at 30,000. Bring that out a bit. Now I need to bring the nose over a bit more, or I'm going to race past it. Okay. Let's bring that glass up the front. See if we can actually see it coming up. There we go. Just came up, the protective glass. You can see the pilot in there as well. Very nice. So we need to turn a little bit more. And look at us get going. Alright, where's that second Concorde? There he is. So what we'll do is we'll pop ourselves up to about... Alright, that's when you've got to back off and bring it back up. When it starts to go over like that, it powers back. So let's get back to 70%. Alright. Oh, I'm going down. What happened? I was looking at YouTube to make sure it was working right. Alright, so climb back up to 30, thank you. Officer Fuller, welcome. I can't hear you. Hang on, I might have you muted, the wrong one muted. Okay, so I want voice on, beeps off. Say something again. Hey, there we go. Now I can hear someone. Alright, I'm going too slow. So let me just turn the volume of my Discord up and my jet down. Alright, there you go. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hello, how you going?
It's good.
Good, are you going to come join us?
My computer's not that good, actually.
Okay.
The most I can run is about X-Plane or FSX or something like that.
Alright, I'm going to need more throttle to get up here. I kind of backed off and was looking at all YouTube and trying to get the Discord working and not noticing that I'm actually descending, and I slowed down, so I might just need to pump that back to full. We're only slowly going, so once I get myself level, I'll be able to get going. But Destroyer obviously wasn't looking at all the things I was looking at and got himself going.
Yeah, I saw the stream. I got the notification you started streaming, so I'm like, oh, I'll join voice chat.
Yeah, cool. If you use flight share, it can set autopilot. Oh, yeah. As in, share my flight path with you? So as in join a group, or what do you mean? To fly the plane for you. Oh, right. Oh, as in let the co-pilot. can share the path. Right. Well, once I get my autopilot on, it will actually... I see, I need to back this off and bring it back up because it's not powering right. So there, now we're accelerating.
Is Destroyer the co-pilot?
No, he's in his Air France Concorde over to my left there. You can see Destroyer 1218016. Yeah, it's pretty much an autopilot that follows the route. Okay, flight share.
Yeah. I'm watching this Discord stream right now, and yeah, I see your name.
Yep, cool. I've not used flight share. I use the autopilot where it'll get onto that that line, and then I can actually set navigate. Alright, I am pointing up too high. It was slowing down there for a moment.
Oh, your pitch is high.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I'm too busy looking at other people's comments and streams. Welcome, viewers. Hopefully it's working all right. Last couple of days.
Your heading is off. Your heading is off if you're trying to follow.
No, I'm trying to get onto that purple line. So I think Destroyer is over to my left a bit. I'm trying to get further over to the right. And what I'm going to do is I am going to get onto my flight line and then get to 30,000. Alright, so I can see what he's got, a couple of things on his screen there.
Yeah.
I'll have to have a closer look later. Let me just get to my flight level first. Set my altitude.
I gotta get you some server boosts.
Okay. I got one already. I probably actually need to get some myself, but I wasn't actually sure what they do. But if you want to, sure.
Yeah.
I think it allows for a higher resolution of streaming.
Yeah.
From one thing that I've noticed. Alright, let's get into 30,000. Lock in 30,000? Yes, we can. Thank you. Alright, so now I can let my autopilot take over. The only thing is I've got to get the navigation right. Because he's...
When my nitro renews, I'll get you some boosts.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Alright, now I'm
that air friend
hooking it. Where's Destroyer? He's over to my left. Okay. I'm going to get myself back on the line here, Destroyer.
That Air France livery looks so good.
Alright, just close and reopen his stream. Yep. Alright, let's get back to 30,000. Thank you. Alright, and have a look around. Now, we're not going to be quite on the right line. So I've got Destroyer off my left in the Air France. Now, I'm going to back off to closer to, say, 70%. Because we're still going to be able to get to... hang on, let's just get that flight line back on. It's very easy to overshoot it when you're going 1200 knots or 1300 knots.
I've got a question.
Yeah, shoot.
Do you have FSX?
I do. I have about 4 copies of it.
Oh, wow.
Because I used to LAN play it with people at my house.
Oh,
So I used to have more than one computer, so I'd hang on to other computers. And I'm still off to the side of this. So what? My 204 is my heading. I'll stick it on 206 and we'll get back on the line pretty easily. Yeah, so I've been playing Flight Sim X for a long time. I must admit it was a few years since I jumped into it until Flight Sim 2020 version came out.
Yeah.
Do you have it?
Yeah, I do actually.
Cool. Do you have lots of mods for it?
I do. I just haven't installed them. I've only installed an A380 so far, but I do have a bunch of mods for it.
Right, okay. I have a couple of hundred mods or more. So if I look at my FSX aircraft, there's 242 in there that I've installed, including I've also got boats effects and stuff. Gens, can we download this plane? Yes. Did I not put it in the description? I thought I did. Oh wait, it didn't update. Oh, you kidding? Alright, let's see if I can fix that right now. I must not have pressed save on putting the information. So I will put the link. Let's put on Nardi Fiji. So what are we sitting at? 1502. That's very good. Alright, so if I go save now, you should be able to look in the link of this particular video and you'll see the link to where the Concorde is. You'll also get, oh, did I put it in there? A link to how to add it, yeah. So my video of how to add the Concorde is my guide number 3, and what you need to do in order to get it to fly nice. Alright.
Do you have a Steam edition?
I do. I have deluxe and gold.
Oh, okay.
Gold, I think, was the original one before Accelerator Pack, and then deluxe came out. I think that's how it worked.
Yeah. I forgot my yoke at my dad's house, so.
So you can't fly. Do you have a joystick at all?
I'm gonna try doing it with the arrow keys.
If you know what your keys are and you know what autopilot is, why not? Chances are you could actually get a decent flight. Are you going to do the Concorde? Or are you doing FSX?
FSX.
Okay.
I am actually in a Cessna Caravan.
I like that plane.
Yeah.
I find it very very easy to fly, and I didn't use it in Flight Sim Flight Sim X. I don't know why. I didn't find it overly interesting, to be honest.
Oh wow, this actually is surprisingly good. Wow, using the arrow keys is surprisingly.
Oh, using the arrow keys. Oh, okay.
So I just stepped up from an older computer, so I mean, I can run FSX really well, but I don't have all the mods. I gotta transfer them over. I used to have about 1,000 of them.
1,000 mods. Yeah, I've got boat mods, effects, extra gauges, scenery, different sound mods. I've got a lot of utility mods. Oh, change trees and stuff. What else? Install programs. Things like easy installer and stuff like that. So yeah, and then there's like the missile stuff, or the different packs you could get. Where's that other Concorde? Where'd Destroyer go? Is he way up? He's got curvature of the Earth on his video.
Last I checked, he was at 45,000 feet.
45! Oh, he's up above me.
Yeah.
Look at this Concorde. This is beautiful. Now I might just slow down to 70%. Although it's a long flight, maybe we'll sit at 75 and see if we can actually just sit right around the 1500 knots mark. Now I made a video recently of the Tupolev TU144, which is the Russian variant of the Concorde. And
oh yeah, the Tupolev.
yeah, and it did 1600 knots, but it was so unstable that, and I couldn't find autopilot to work on it for some reason, which is a bit of a shame. I'm going to skip that music. That's my landing music. We'll leave that for landing. Alright, so we changed this to Concorde World Tour Flight 3. No, it's Flight 4. What happened there? Why did that not... Flight 4, because I pressed the wrong key while... There we go. So we've gone from London to New York, New York to Los Angeles, Los Angeles to Honolulu, and now we're doing Honolulu to Nadi in Fiji.
Oh, that's nice.
And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go New Zealand. So I thought about going Tokyo next, but I want to be able to do New Zealand, and going to Tokyo, let's see if I can just get this over a couple of degrees. So when I look at my navigation, I should be heading to 04. It's very difficult sometimes to get it to move. Alright, thank you. I'll take 204. Very good. Alright. Got on a flight path. Okay, so let's close the flight path and have a look and see if we can find Destroyer. Where is he? 15,000 feet above me. I need to make his stream a little larger. Oh, there he is. Ah, we've
Oh jeez.
he's next to me, but I've lost him on stream. Oh, that sucks. We are there. I'm guessing we will pop back in soon, because I could see him before, but now I can't see him. Well, that's a bit of a shame.
Right in the air.
Yeah, he should actually be right out here. Can I see anybody? No. Can't even see Hawaii. But you don't have to go very far to get away from Hawaii. Like, it's an island right out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I have just completely lost.
Let's get some outside pretty views, shall we?
Alright, give me a second. I'm getting a DM.
Destroyer, I think, is just trying to get things set on his autopilot. Now, all I have is autopilot on and altitude set. I don't have navigation. Plane, hello. Welcome to my stream. There is meant to be a Air France Concorde with me, but for some reason our names disappeared from each other. So even though I have name tags on, he should actually be just off my right wing a little. It may pop back in a little while. Let's go and have a look at this. So we're going to have probably nothing much but ocean, because we are going from Hawaii to Fiji. If anybody wants to come and join me, maybe get the tuple off and come for a fly, pop in right on me. You'll have to let me know that you're jumping in. Find me. So it looks like yeah, Destroyer. I'm looking at his stream on my Discord, and we also have Officer Fuller in my Discord having a chat. Oh, there's Syke. Hey, Syke's clicked on me. All right. I hope he's got something fast. Now, why can't I see Destroyer? And he can see Syke as well. All right. Welcome, Syke. I wonder if it's a Concorde or is it something similar. You can get the F14 on Afterburner to go as fast, but you're going to run out of fuel. Alright, we'll wait till it gets a bit closer. I'm hoping Destroyer will pop up again on my my radar. Alright, I think,
There is... Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, I think someone's written in my flight sim channel. Saitek, there we go. Does anyone know if you can get rid of the white rectangle where the HUD is? This is the F20 Tiger Shark, but I have the same issue with the F35. Well, I actually got help this morning with the legacy importer creator getting rid of the window for the for the Concorde. I think it would be the same for that, so you can make it transparent. So what I'll do is I'll keep working on that. I've got a few planes that have the same thing. The plane keeps banking right. If you hit, so Destroyer says in Discord, if you set your autopilot while it's banking, it should stay the same bank, I would imagine, wouldn't it? Asprey, hello. Alex, here we go. Hello, Alex. Maybe you can help answer some of the questions as well. So getting rid of that HUD. Now the problem I've got is I've got a clear window, but the moment I go in and out of my Concorde to the cockpit and out, it turns off the engines. Now I think it might be a conflict to do with I've turned my fuel switch or fuel pump to the same button as changing view. That's my fault.
Oh no.
Yeah. So I got a clear window in a Concorde, but I'm not going to use it because the moment I do that, my engines turn off. And now that we are at 1550 knots stable, 30,000. Yeah, I got somebody ask me, can you show me the cockpit view? I can, but you're going to have to bear with me. If the engines turn off, I'm going to have to turn them back on again mid-flight. So let's give it a go. All right, I got my I got the canopy up. So there's my clear window. Are we slowing down? I don't think we are. Let me have a look at my engines. No, they're working. Okay, maybe it's just the button on my throttle. Don't press the button on my throttle. Haha. Curse, welcome. He says, wait, the Concorde works? Okay, never mind. Alright, HUD conversion, specific gen HUD mod will work in next update on the weekend maybe. Alright, so Alex, if you don't mind me saying, is the creator of the legacy importer, which is making a lot of these things actually work. So he's the one who helped put in these gauges. But he's also talking about a new gen HUD coming out. OK's here. Hey, the legacy converter guy. That's exactly what I just said. Yeah, Alex is very helpful. And, okay, so you can't see out the front because when you... Oh, wait, no, you can, but what we need to do... Right, okay, so we've changed the windows to be correct. What we haven't changed is the glass on the protective window. So there's another part of the model we're going to have to actually fiddle around with. So what is required? So we've got the side windows and the interior. So if I lower this protective nose, so flaps down one, we'll be able to see out. Excuse me. But you need to actually change the frosting on that particular one as well. Yeah, so it's greyed out as well. So it's kind of like a double whammy. But once we fiddle around with, we will actually be able to have both working. But I can use my dials, they actually work quite well. Okay, what else are we saying here? Nice, says 50 Hertz. Welcome 50 Hertz. Porium. I actually respect this guy so much I want him to blow up. What do you mean? As in do really well? I hope that's what you mean. I got a KC-10 tanker working. Yes, I got, what did I put in? I put in a whole bunch of refuelers yesterday, so I'm going to have a bunch of Boeing and Airbus videos out soon, since people are asking for more. You know what? It's not as interesting when you're out on this view. So let's get back out here. And where did we get Saitek? Where did he go? I lost him. I've lost everybody. Is that me disappearing? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, what is he saying? Yeah, like you've been on the grind for ages. He means blow up on YouTube, like goes viral. Yeah, yeah. Oh, thank you. Respect you. Yeah, look, Alex has been awesome with what he's been doing. Now, originally when I first started doing this, I followed the forums and I used Visual Studio 2019 to compile my own importer through someone who had shared code. And I started that way, bringing in aircraft. And then when I saw someone else saying, hey, are you using the legacy importer? I'm like, wait, legacy importer? So it was right at the beginning there. And then I saw that Alex was doing such awesome work. I was like, that's stuff I don't have to do. Awesome. So yes. And then the more he's been doing them, the easier it is to get these aircraft in and working properly. Like when I first got this Concorde, which is the original FSX Concorde, none of the dials worked. Okay, so I guess the one thing we haven't quite got right now at the moment is the what is it? My artificial horizon is not quite centered. But look at this. Everything else has come over so well that I'm very happy with that. It's been good. So yes, if you haven't already gone to Nexus Mods and given a thumbs up or a promote or whatever it is you do on the Nexus Mods, and you have used the legacy importer, do that. You know, it will boost it even more, and then more people will see it, and potentially, you know, hey, there's Psych again. Things will go better in the future. Denzel, hey mate, we're going to do some more slow plane flying after this one, I'm guessing. Or at least I'm up for it. When is the Concorde for MSFS, the new one, coming out? I don't know. Google would be the best place. Okay, Destroyer's coming back in. Google would be the best place to look up that information. I haven't seen when it is, and it better be free, because otherwise by the time it comes out this might be immaculately looking, and you can probably get some new liveries for this, and it works, and we've got dials working and they're getting better. You think Q2 2020? Hang on, Q2? We've already passed Q2. We're in Q4. Do you mean 2021? Yeah. Okay, 2021. Denzel, quite likely, although I'm waiting for the rent... Oh, I hate rent inspectors to come and do his thing before I start streaming. Look, I'm going to be a couple of hours at Denzel. So we're making our way to Fiji, and we took off. Can anybody see what time we actually took off? Hey, GPS, you're not keeping up.
Oh no, these controls are inverted. I can't.
Is there a button you can press to re-invert them?
I don't know. I gotta figure it out. I'm playing the next best thing to FSX, which is actually a game on Roblox.
Right. Hey, Destroyer, I'm sorry, Destroyer, I was not looking in the streaming events folder, I was looking in Flight Simulator, but I've just read what you said. He ran out of fuel. In the Air France,
no.
He ran out of fuel. My fuel doesn't go down, so I haven't changed it from 50%. Like my flight from London to New York, I thought the fuel would work, and I set it at 85% to get there, but it never went down. For some reason, Destroyer's fuel is actually going down. Now he says he thought fuel didn't work either. You're going to have to tank it up then. Well, that's interesting. Good. All right, so what is the comment saying? 2021, yep. Curse, oh right. How long until arrival? My arrival in Fiji? Look, I'm only guessing. It took 2 hours to fly slower, because I was actually flying a lot slower than what I'm doing now, 15 knots. Where did Sight go? There he is. I was doing 13 to 1400 knots, but it took 2 hours and 23 minutes from takeoff to landing on London to New York. It's almost the same distance. I think it's a little less. So we might be under 2 hours, and we're 45 minutes, maybe a little less in so far. But we did a little bit of setup. Oh, there's Destroyer. Alright, he's back in. We're all set. Good. So Adenzel says that'll probably work out perfectly. Yeah. So I'm going to do another stream after this, guys. And Adenzel and I both fly Cessnas. He's in a 172 and I'm in a Caravan. And if you've seen my Caravan flights, and I actually often get a lot of people come and join me there. We're flying from, well, he's going from New Zealand and I'm going from Tasmania. And we both happened to find each other on somebody else's stream and said, hey, we're heading to London. He was in Australia, I was in Australia, we were going up the opposite sides of the country, and we said, well, let's meet up at Darwin and let's fly some of this together. So we have, and Destroyer has joined a lot of the time, which is awesome, and I've had a few other people, including Psych has been there, and we fly, now we're in East Timor, or it's called Timor-Leste, so we're in Dili, and we'll probably fly through Indonesia. And to be honest, I have no idea which way we're going. But we're doing streams together. So he's got a stream going and I've got a stream going. I'm not on Twitch today as well. So I find that I've had a little trouble with the restream. It worked fine once and then it didn't the next time. So Curse, what other airline company used to fly the Concorde except Air France and British Airways? None. Although there is a livery on one of the packs for Singapore Airlines. But
United used to fly.
No. No, only... Good boy, hello. No, only British Airways and Air France were given these. And they were given them for free because they couldn't sell the Concordes.
Oh, wow.
But you might see some liveries that'll have things like that. Pepsi, yes, there is a Pepsi commercial where they had a repainted Concorde, and there is a livery that you can get for that. But no, Pepsi didn't actually fly. It was just the expensive commercial they made. Alright, what's happened to Psych? I've lost him. Maybe he can't keep up. Psych, if you're listening... jump into the F14, change your thrust to 25,000 and your thrust multiply to 1.5 and you should be able to get pretty close to keeping up. Though I don't think your flight will be very stable. Okay, it says, actually they tried to fly the Pepsi Concorde but the paint colour caused it to burn up. That's awesome.
Alright guys, I gotta take off.
Alright, Officer Fuller, thank you very much for joining us in chat. Anybody else can if they want to as well. I'm on my Discord channel. Discord channel is in the link. Okay, says, that is why all Concordes are predominantly white. Well, white is still a paint. So, my guess is, if you look closer at the texture of this, it almost looks like it's a very thin coating of something, and you can see the aluminium striping underneath. I don't know if that's on purpose or that's just how it came up. The Destroyer's getting in nice and close. I wonder if you get turbulence. Destroyer, if you were to tuck in close behind me, do you actually get turbulence from other players? I don't think you do. I think that's where they go invisible as well. There's an interesting vid on YouTube about it. The Pepsi Concorde, you're talking about it, Denzel? Okay, so there's something to do with the darker colour absorbing more heat. Oh, okay. It's amazing aircraft. Amazing aircraft. It was either it was a thin white or a fire-resistant white paint. Yeah, that's probably true. I mean, people can actually Google it at the moment if you want. I'm just going to wait for Destroyer to catch up here. Oh, I don't know whether I need to just pause break for a second. Let me know if you need me to do that. Oh no, he's jumping forward. Yeah, I'm on 75% throttle, 15 knots. Identical says, yep. Now, I watched on Australian TV a few weeks ago, I mentioned this in last week's stream, there was a documentary, it's a two-part documentary on the making of and the flying of and running of the Concorde, both the Concorde Business and the Concorde. It was mainly on, it was an English one, mainly on the British Airways version. And it was losing money all the way up to about the 1990s. And at least one thing they said was they surveyed those people who flew the Concorde and asked them, how much do you think it costs to fly? And they would say how much they think it costs. Because most of those people weren't paying for it. They had assistants who were booking it. They had companies who were booking it. And most of them said that it was about 4 or 5 times the amount that they actually thought they were paying. So what they did, they said, all right, new pricing guide, and they priced it like 4 times the amount. And they started making profit because people continued to buy it. And they were like, we know that we're getting a premium service. We're willing to pay the premium price. We know that we can get from London to New York in like 3 hours and do business there and then catch the plane back in the afternoon. Ida Dental, can't find one thinking about at the moment, be right back. Okay. So the Concorde actually started making profit. And it was until, I think, the 2000s that they then made public seating available. When I say public seating, and I've had some people actually commented on my videos as well, that their parents got in there as a present. They made 1 hour cheap flights from the UK. So they would fill up a plane full of, hang on, I've lost you there. Did I move my camera to the wrong point? Wait, where did Destroyer go? Oh, he's up above me, that's why. He's right there. Very nice. So they made cheap flights. So they were like, I don't know whether it was £100 or £200, and they would go for, it might have been £100 for 1 hour. And they'd fill up the plane, and they were booked out so far ahead, and it was basically the, in inverted commas, average person could get on the Concorde, which was the pinnacle, the luxury, and it actually became profitable as well. So they'd do 1 hour joy flights up and around outside the UK, up in the, up north. Turn around, come back, and they'd fly at Mach 2. Whoa! There goes Destroyer. He's just trying to line up. Alright, so we've got to get our internet stable as well. Alright, see if you can get your throttle to 75% there. Destroyer. Okay. And I'm on 15 knots, so I think you're going a little bit faster than me there. That's alright. And once you get it stable, we can pause break it for a second and it'll jump back. Now, I seem to be on 205. Yeah, I am off one a bit, so I'm going to get back onto heading 204. Alright, I'm slightly left of my flight path, but that's still good. Alright, back to the comments. Good Boy says, I might mod the F-22 and make it more thrust. Okay, I have been converting a lot of recruit aircraft. I have too. And the reason being is they've got a good installer. A lot of the stuff has been checked to make sure it works fine. And I find it easier through their category to find the stuff. So I've contacted them directly, and you'll see now in my thumbnails of when I'm using their files, I will put their logo down the bottom left on the information to say that it is a recruit aircraft. So I contacted them. They gave me the files to do that. They're happy for me to do that. I'm not getting any money from them. I don't get a fast download or anything. It's just I find so far their stuff has been quite organized. That being said, I use flyaway simulation since 2003. They've got a lot of files as well, and I think that's where I got this Concorde from. Although originally I think it was meant to be, actually it's Flight Sim 2004 World of Flight or something that had the Concorde, but it's been updated in order to work in Flight Sim X. Good Boy says, I need to find out how to make the gauges work. If you read back through the comments on this one, there is a gauge thing coming out this weekend potentially. It is, Alex wrote it. Let's go back up. The HUD conversion, specific for generic HUD, will work next update. Alright, so that's the little green heads-up display, mostly green. So someone was asking, how do I get rid of my, I think it was Saitek, how do I get rid of my the cloudiness in the HUD. Okay, have you tried the process panels? And oh, that's actually Alex. Yep. In Discord. All right. So the HUD will now actually work with FSX. Wait, the HUD already works with FSX. What do you mean? Do you mean with Microsoft Flight Sim 2020? Because if that's what you mean, there is work on that happening, yes. And if you were to look at one of Alex's video, he has a working HUD on one of his aircraft in the video, or at least he's working on it, which I had a look at and gave a thumbs up because it's awesome. I'm looking at Destroyer's stream and he's looking back at me as he passes in front of me. I'm back on 205. How did that happen? Back to 204, thank you. Oh, I lost Destroyer. He disappeared. I moved and lost him. Oh no, he's right beside me. Okay. Alright, let's get that back on 204 then, thank you. 203. Alright, well we can make up for that. Okay, says, yeah, oh, FS 2020. Yeah, so the plan is that, yes, they will work. How awesome is that? Alright, hang on, let's get behind. I really want to convert a stock FSX aircraft. I have a video, I've already made it. It will be out very soon. I will show you what it looks like. Alex Marco says, gauge is conversion improving slowly, but still unfinished. And yes, HUD will work. Check my channel video. Yeah, exactly what I just said. Check out his video. Woohoo! We got Alan Teeter, all Anteater. I had trouble with this the other day. Alan, or is it all Anteater? Can you let me know in my Discord chat when you get a chance, or in my YouTube channel? Is it meant to be Alan Teeter, or is it meant to be all Anteater? Alright, and he's at 34,000. And Psycho's, I think Psycho's trying to keep up. Do you want me to slow down, Psycho? Are you able to chat in my Discord and say, yeah, I need you to do 1400 and something knots? Because if that's the case, I'll do it. Because I know we're going pretty fast. Good boy. Yeah, no, I know it says, is that all Anteater? Or is it Alan Teeter? Oh, sorry, it's Good Boy, isn't it? What is it, MC Simple? Why does it come up as MC Simple? Okay. Okay, what speed are you getting to, Syke? Syke says in my Discord, I'm trying to keep up in the F14, but it's not working. Okay, so it's all Anteater. Okay, thank you. I thought that might be the case. Alright. Just keeps going through and GTG anyways. I've got to go. Okay. Yeah, you need a put it on probably maximum and keep redoing your fuel. Alright, you join my stream on the weekend. Yeah, I'm going to do a Sunday jet stream. So I've put on my Discord streaming events. I've got a list of jets from the videos that I've made. So the okay, MC Simple is the F22, I believe. The freeware one you get with yes, I do have that installed so that I could see other people flying it. Why is it for me? I'm behind you. Good boy. Why were you behind me? Oh, you were. You're not now. K Brown, hello. Now, what was I saying? Okay, I've lost Psych as well. Oh no, he's the one that had to go. And Good Boy is disappeared. No, I can't see him. Okay, I've only got Destroyer in his Air France. That's cool. Am I slightly going to the right? I'm doing the same as what Destroyer said he had. It was continually going to one angle. So I'm now on 204. Oh, because the curvature of the Earth, I guess? I don't know. On the road to 300 subs. Yes, isn't that awesome? That means 300 other people are potentially looking at this going, I'm interested and I want something like that as well. And the more people we get to see it, the better. Alright, Destroyer says Control V is wing stabilizer. Why do my wings need stabilizing? As in, oh, because I'm slightly turning. Alright, so that'll make me level, is that right? They should, yeah, okay. Now, that looks awesome. Let's get the thing off. So, look, 300 people is awesome, 300 subs. Okay, good boy, I'm going to rejoin. Cool. Do you have a Concorde as well? Isn't that also pace Control V? Yes, it is. But in Flight Sim, there's a control everything that you want to be able to use. Alright, so we're all stable here. We're sitting at... So, I mean, I like the fuel's not going down here for this particular flight, but I would actually like it to be modelled, because I'm going to do a world tour, and I took off from London at 85% thinking, I believe that's actually going to be enough to get me to New York. Good Boy needs to convert it. Okay. Did you try the Tupolev TU144? Did you convert that? You need the link. The link is in the description for this video already. It's also in the how-to video, which tells you how to do it and what you need to do in order to get the landing gear correctly modelled. Okay, so besides all this, guess what? It's Black Friday. If you don't know what Black Friday is, then you don't have any money spare. So Black Friday is sale day. Okay. And I'm after hard drive. I need a new hard drive. So I've got and gone and reinstalled Flight Sim X. Oh wait, what does Good Boy said, like next week, correct? No, today. Black Friday started today, I believe. Where's my music? You're a bit low there. Let's get something else on. There we go. Black Friday is the sale day. At least I saw that it was happening. So now I've got a link for. I think I'm going to look for a. Where is it? Not too far. The Evo, the Samsung 970 Evo Plus, 1 terabyte. Because I keep putting Flight Sim X aircraft in, And then I put, oh, you know, you get to the link and it disappears. Alright, there we go. Alright, where are we? Oh, it's on the 27th in the US? Oh, is it? I've got so many hard drives laying around. Okay, one day I've got to switch to SSDs. Look, the M.2 is so much faster, and especially when you're recording. Oh, it's not on Black Friday sale. Black Friday ends in 13 hours and 53 minutes. Or maybe I'll buy it after. After this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap my 512 gigabyte 970 Evo. It might even be a plus, I'm not sure, to a 970 Evo plus 1 terabyte. I've got two slots in my computer that I can put both in. So then what I'll do is I'll move over the operating system and all the files, because right now I'm recording, well actually I'm not recording this particular thing, this is streaming, but I'm recording videos and I keep running out of space. So I'm sitting at 34 gigabytes of free space. Good Boy says I need to buy at least a 2 terabyte hard drive because I'm stupid. I'm stupid of buying a 500 gig SSD. Depends. 500 gig SSD for an operating system is fine. I have a 1 terabyte internal as well, and I have a 4 terabyte external. So I'm moving everything over. Do I have War Thunder, Kay asks? I have had War Thunder. It took up too much space. I needed the space, so I deleted it, and I haven't gone back. Same with DCS. I was on Open Beta and Star Citizen. I had to delete these guys because they were sitting on my main hard drive, and I was short of space. So, okay, 2 terabyte SSD will cost you an arm and a leg. Yeah, about $500 in Australian at the moment for an M.2 fast one. You can get cheaper, but you're looking around the $500. So I'm looking at $265 with free postage for the 1 terabyte. Now I've only got 2 slots for M.2 for my PC. What I might do is after he deleted War Thunder. Yes, I know. I've seen you playing it recently at Denzel. I've seen you playing it. I got into it probably 3 or 4 years ago on an older PC, which still was pretty kick-ass. And I only did the first few missions and stuff, and I'm like, yeah, okay, look, it's pretty cool, but it's taking up so much space on my hard drive that I had so many other games that I was like, you know what, yeah. Well, heaps of messages coming in. Alright, Good Boy says, I never knew I was going to buy FS 2020. No, but it takes up so much space too. Tyler, welcome, says hey. K Brown, laugh out loud. And Denzel's crying. Yeah. Zach's Vlogs, I'm on the Discord chat channel. Hey, you must be under Dev Koali. Hello. Hey, now I can hear you too. It's a lot of fun in sim mode, especially with VR. Alright, I will join you in it. Let me buy a hard drive first. I do have all my Steam games though running off a now is it a SSD or is it an actual hard disk drive? I'm not sure. I got a 1 terabyte internal that I put in my computer. Actually, I got put in there, and that's where I run Steam games. And if I have a look at my Steam games, I have. How do you work out how many you got? I thought there was a number there somewhere. Oh, there we go. 85 Steam games out of 204. Oh, that's tools as well. And I have HTC Vive VR as well. So I do still have IL2 on my computer, because it's not running on the main SSD, it's running off the the internal drive. I also have a few other games that I haven't actually featured yet, like the Formula Ones. I've got a set of Corso with like hundreds of mods on that as well. So I do a lot of driving stuff. So Denzel says War Thunder runs fairly well, or just a standard mechanical drive. Yeah, so it will go back onto the internal drive, and I'm sure it'll run fine. I mean, I watch Fly Daily, and I've been watching him for years. And I look at all the things he's got, and I'm thinking, man, I've got to start over from the beginning again and do the grind. But that's fine. All right, what else we got? Good boy, I think the Z490s can take 2 NV. Yeah, I've got a Strix 270, and it can take 2. Good boy says SSDs. Yeah, the M2. I have IL2. I need to play that more. Do you know what we need to do? And also Twix. Hi, Twix. Says hello. We need to go and practice, and I'm happy streaming that as well, because I've learned how to take off and land in the Hawker Hunter, the A20. I'm learning how to use the stuff. There are some easy modes you can have as well in IL2. I'm losing view of that other beautiful Concorde there. So this is, for those who have only joined, I know we've got 11 watchers right now. This is Destroyer. Destroyer's in the Air France Concorde. And wait, is Saitek still with us? No, Saik's converting the Concorde, I think. If anybody else wants to join us, you need to be able to do 1500 knots. Like, you can get the F14 ramped up pretty high, but I don't... It's going to be a struggle to go that fast, and you will have to continually go up and add fuel up the top, which is, you can go up here and you can press the fuel icon. Denzel says, don't forget to hit that like button. Yes, thank you. Yeah, hit my like button. Share this so other people see it as well and go, hey, yeah, I'm interested. So the more people see it, the more people will get into this, the more Concordes we'll have flying around, the more F14s, the more everything else. Now I notice also, since I'm on this rant, not everything's a rant, but you know, since I'm talking about it, planes that I'm adding, so I'm going to be adding a few more airliner ones. So I will give you guys that are in my chat right now, if you haven't already gone and seen In the Works on my Discord, so there's a channel, a text channel there where I paste pictures of planes that I've actually got working and that are going to be in a video coming out soon. But if you haven't seen that and you want to know what's coming, let me read out a list of things I downloaded yesterday or the day before. Let's have a look. Okay, so in the last 2 days, so I've been doing a Grumman grind. Oh yeah, that was the Sub Hunter. Oh yeah, the Poseidon. Yes, I put the Poseidon in there. The latest post? No, it's the second latest post. There's a new one after that now. Alright, so I've got a whole bunch of Grumman coming out, and I'm still trying to get one particular one working, the OV1D, to make a video. I got the B and the C working, but the 1 fails. But I got a Grumman F2F Duck, a Grumman C1 Trader. Failed with the Northrop T18 Talon. Unfortunately, that turned out to be an AI only pack. And someone asked me for a T38. Can you get a T38? Can you get a T38? Well, Milviz has an awesome one if you pay for it. You did the Riku P8 Poseidon, good boy says. Yes, the same one I've got. It's awesome. So nice looking. Alright. T1 Trader, what is it? Okay, Super Hornet. Failed. Crashed the desktop. Stupid crash the desktop. Alright, I got the Airbus 330-200. A KC-135 Stratotanker. Boeing 777-200ER. 767-300. 717-200. 757-200 Donald Trump mobile. I know people are going to be unhappy with that. I'm going to have to put in there no political comments, please. It's a plane. We're here for planes. I got a 707 420. I got the 737 900. I got a 737 823 and a 767 84. Japan livery. So, for those who have said, oh, you're not doing enough airliners, they're coming. No, these are not all Grummins. So, there's the Grumman Duck and Trader. I've got some other Grummins that are coming out. The video's already made and uploaded. They'll be out next week. A whole bunch of them. But there's the Airbus 380 failed. But no, there's a Boeing Strato tanker, the Boeing 777, Boeing 767, Boeing 717, Boeing 757, 737, 737, and 767. So I've got a whole bunch of variants. Do you have the Air Force 2 767? No, I didn't actually do that. I went the 767 from Japan Airlines instead, because I thought that would work. Whoa, what happened to Destroy? He slowed down. Nope, he disappeared. Oh, there he is. Oh, that's nice. Now, I'm tempted to take name tags off, but the moment you take name tags off, you get any kind of distance. Wow, look at the clouds down there. Or is that the water? Oh, okay, he's definitely sitting nice. Let's see if we can get over closer. So if I get my little drone, this is the fastest drone in the West too, by the way. Can someone look up what 1515 knots is in Mach speed at 30,000 feet? Okay, Destroyer, I can't get any closer. Why? I'm going to go backwards. There we go. So Dev Quali, you're pretty quiet in chat. You're just listening. I can't get my drone closer. That's a bit of a shame. I think maybe you're actually racing away from me at the same time. Alright, I wonder where we're up to. Actually, you can see the water reflection going down there. And with no clouds, because I am on live weather. Here's one thing for you. I tried last night. I checked out when I did a post online. Hang on, I'm just going to change back to streaming works. Destroyer's chatting. If you want, you can pause and wait for name tags. No, it's fine. If you're tucking close, I can get in with the drone and we won't see name tags anyway. I checked last night to see how long it would take. Let's see if we can get this drone actually back around. Where is he? Behind me. Oh, that's nice. To see what it was like from Hawaii, and there was a full-on thunderstorm, lightning thing. I'm like, wow, okay, glad I didn't have to go in that. All right, Good Boy says it's Mark 2.272255. That's at 30,000 feet because it's different at different levels. So I think what I had to do you have the Yak 3 mod? I've not seen a Yak 3 mod. Are you talking about Flight Sim 2020 or IL2? I'm sure you're talking about 2020. So Yak 3 mod, I'm guessing, is a downloaded plane. Is it a 2020 plane already, or is it a FSX that you need to convert? Because I haven't come across a Yak 3, but at the moment I have been sticking fairly well with the Riku website at the moment to try and get stuff, although I picked up a couple of flyaway sim stuff too. Alright, Zach says, do we have the mods for American Truck Sim? The ones that I'm using? In my... You know what? That's a good idea. What I might do, before I do my next truck sim, I might actually look at what I've got and get the link. Now a lot of them are Steam, so what I might have to do is write the name and put it in the description. So I'll have to go into Steam and see, oh you know what, let's do that right now, what mods I've got installed for American Truck Sim. I tell you what the best ones are though, is your traffic one. When you put motorbikes in and you put in other cars, so you're getting something that is not just standard whatever. So most of them all come from Steam. I might have one or two that I downloaded, like the multi-pack one. You know what, they actually might have a website. I might have to look at both of those. I have shorter yellow lights and I have shorter sleep, because I was not into that 10-hour sleep thing, and yeah, I mean I know that's probably not right, but I was not into it. Alright, did the stock 737 have working gauges? You'll have to wait and see. Video's out soon. I don't know when. We need Idaho state for American Truck Sim. Wait. Oh, I've got Ohio, don't I? Is it Idaho or Ohio? It's Idaho. We've got Idaho. Hang on, let me have a look and see what I've got. Isn't Idaho in between Washington and Montana, above Utah? Can you still play the Crew 2, please, if you have any space? I have not taken it off. Yes, I can. What I'm going to do is, my internet for the last few days has been really bad. I was getting 0.00 upload speed at one stage. So I couldn't even put a picture on Discord, and chat would take ages to get through. Alright, boy. So that's, says, Tasmite, can you do more airlines for your showcases? Are you watching my live stream? Boy. Is that under the good boy? Or no, that's a different name. Yes, because I've got a whole bunch of them coming out next week. Tasmite, can you do more airlines? Okay, same thing here. Also mean boy. Yeah. So you obviously weren't watching a moment ago. So what I said, and I'll go run through them again. Yesterday, the 20th, so 19th of November for me, I downloaded an A380 that failed, an A330 that did not fail, and I think I've already got the video will be out soon, a KC-135 Strato tanker, it's a Boeing 777-200ER, the 767-300, 717-200, 757-200, 707-420, 737-900, and the 737-823, and the 767. It's got number 84 of Japan Airlines. So yes, I have a lot. Alright, Good Boy says upgrade to Starlink. What is Starlink? I'm not sure what that is. Image, I go on American Truck Sim and I drive, Imagine. I think that's meant to be. Imagine I go on American Truck Sim and I drive to my house. Is your house modelled though? Because American Truck Sim is, unlike Flight Sim, is very limited. Okay, Elon Musk Internet. Oh, Starlink. Yeah. Is it available yet? Because man, I'll be looking into that once they do, because I'm in country Tasmania. But yeah, I'd give that a go. So what was I saying? American Truck Sim is like, I don't know, 1/10 scale. So they lose a lot. Like yeah, so you're not getting the correct scale there. But if your house is modelled in there, because it's in some town, that'd be awesome. But like most people, you go and you fly to your house in Flight Sim. I know I've done that. So Starlink, good boy, SpaceX Starlink, yeah. Do you think you can re-download a plane to make it work and not crash? I don't know unless they've updated it. If it is the exact same file, it will do the exact same thing until a patch comes out. And I noticed from about 1.10.7, I was getting a lot more crashes to desktop. Things were going wrong, so I don't know what was going on with that. and the latest one I thought would fix it, but no, it didn't. So I have hung on to my downloads. So I've got 2 A380s, but I've noticed that a lot of those are Flight Sim 2004 redone, and it crashes. So yeah, trying to find a good one. I'll keep looking, but yeah. So going back to the comments, OK says, I know they are doing beta testing up there in Canada. That'd be nice. And Good Boy says it is. Yeah, see, I'm in Tasmania, so I'm in country Tasmania. There is fibre here. There's actually a really good fibre because they wanted the votes in town, but that's 100 k's away, so they got 1 gigabit lines. But where I am, there is fibre, but it runs out around the corner. So they only ran it up over the hill, probably 2 mile away, 1 mile, probably 2 mile. And then they stopped, and they're not going to do any further because I'm now in regional Tasmania. Hey, what's happening to Good Boy's changed his speed? You're slowing down, not Good Boy, so Destroyer, you're slowing down there. Maybe it's just adjusting things. Back to beta testing, yeah. Work. So no re-downloading. So Dramasso, no, re-downloading will not help it unless they've updated it. I've downloaded an OV10 because the original one failed. I noticed there was an updated version, so I downloaded it. It failed too. I just can't get the thing to work. Good Boy said it is. By the way, how is everything doing? How is everyone doing? Oh, that's for everybody else. Okay, cool. Yeah, they don't have a 15 freeway. Oh, you're on the 15 freeway, I'm guessing, in American Truck Sim. Also, I'm also not logged into Riku. Might be that causing... No. By not logging in means you get a slower download. If you log in, you're now getting 300 kilobit per second download. If you buy the... I'm not sure what it's called, a big deal thing, or the unlimited downloads. You actually get unlimited speed now. It used to be 4,000, now they're offering unlimited. OK says, no, I wouldn't crash your game for not logging in, Riku. No, it doesn't. He's already answering. Oh, so you put your email and your address and they might accept you for beta testing? What are you talking about? Are you talking about Riku website? No. You put your email and details so that they know that that's an account. I'm not sure what the beta testing is you're talking about. Wait, what happened to Destroyer? Ran out of fuel again. What you do is you go up the top here and just make sure, and you click on this icon up the top and you top it up, ramp it up, and all you need to do that is every keep an eye on your fuel going down, and when you get down towards here, just pull it back up. It just means you'll drop back a bit. So I don't know why you're getting fuel gauge working and I'm not. I kind of wish I did, because I mean, if you watched my stream the other day, I ran out of fuel and I failed to land. Alright, put your email address and they might accept you. Oh, for the Starlink. Oh, awesome. Can you send the link to updated version, or can you re-download it to get updated version? Updated version of what? What do you mean? Updated version of the file that you've already got? I think there's a function there to allow you to follow. No, the Concorde wasn't updated. The OV10 that I was looking at was updated. I have not seen the Concorde updated now since 2019. So if we go to... Now I'll just jump onto another screen here. And if I go to Flight Sim, go to the Riku website, and you can actually see when they've been updated, which is pretty cool. Zach says, do you play Truckers MP? No, I haven't. Yes, I have looked at it. Yes, I have a World of Trucks account. No, I haven't played it. And yes, who was it? Somebody wants me to play it with them as well. trying to remember. So if you look at my American truck, Dr. B3's, Dr. B's, or however you pronounce his name, he wants me to jump in there. And look, I might do that. The reason I don't is that you don't get traffic. You only get other players. And I miss the traffic. I like the traffic. So, yeah. Quickly coming back to the Riku website. So if you go to the... it's other planes, and you'll see the Concorde is the first one on top. So when you click on it, it's a hot download. Yeah, because people are realizing they can put it in 2020. Okay, updated 27th of the 7th, 2020. Fix the front landing gear animation, only turning to the left. Alright, so you can actually keep an eye out on what has been updated. If something has been updated, awesome, and you want to get it, yep, alright. You got to remember though, that's updated for Flight Sim X, not for Flight Sim 2020. So at the moment I probably... Okay, Destroyer will be back in a moment. Wait, what's that down there? What is that? Is that an island? Wait, where are we? It's an island. There's islands. Oh my god. That's awesome. Oops. How far out are we? Are we getting over some of the Polynesian islands? Oh sweet, and I'm also off my line. Let's have a look. Yeah, when you see things floating by, you're like, wait, what's that? I don't know what islands those are. Okay, yeah, you got the Concorde. We're going to test it now. Okay, cool. And if it works, and you followed everything I did, they need Idaho DLC. I thought there was Idaho. Or is it Ohio? I don't know my US states there. What's in between Washington and Montana? And above Utah? No, there's Colorado, yeah, but they released... I thought they released Idaho. Hang on, let me go back and see what I've got. View DLC. Map expansions, Washington, yep, I got that. Where's the states? Map expansions, alright. Oregon, got that. New Mexico, got that. Arizona, got that. Idaho, yep, I got it. Yeah, no, it's already there. What's in between Washington and Montana's Canada? No. Canada's north above Montana. I know this because I've actually spent 9 months or 7 months or whatever it is in Montana. And I'm sure I went from Washington through Idaho. Because there's this little sliver that is Idaho. And then... hey, there we go. Alan's bringing his Concorde in. Alright. Okay, I'm doing 204, but why? Let's have a look. Yeah, heading is 204. I'm doing the right heading, but is there a curvature of the Earth or something? Oh, you need that mod, Zach says. Yes, you need it. Idaho. It's pretty cool. Do you know what? I've not been there yet. I did Colorado bound the other day. The stream died when I pulled into a truck stop. So then what I did was I just recorded the rest, and you can see part 2 of that stream going into Colorado, delivering the first of my delivered to Colorado missions, part of World of the Trucks. Whoops, I'm streaming in and out and in and out. Well, so can you, where can you find the Idaho State mod? Okay, so if you are getting it from Steam, go to the Steam page for American Truck Sim, go to I guess it'd be content, isn't it? The store page. You should be able to see all the things you can download for DLC. Okay, so Good Boy says he needs to fix his Concorde. Alright. It's over revving then going idle. Okay, what you do is you back off your back off your throttle all the way to idle, and then slowly ramp it back up. What happens is when you spawn in on someone, not all 4 engines are going to be running properly, and then when you flat out to try and keep up, what happens is you'll see one of the engines. Let's have a look. When I had this happen, my engines went out. I had 3 and 4 flicking up and down, up and down, up and down. What you've got to do is you've got to back it all the way off and then slowly speed them back up to the 70 or 75%. And then what happens is they do all right. So when I'm finished with this one and we do the stream with the Denzel, I may come back in and change these windows to clear as well, like this one that we actually got working. But this is the windows on the shield, so that one actually needs updating as well. So we've got the normal windows working, but not that one. So we've got a solid shield at the moment. Alright, so what I would do with the American Truck Sim though is wait for a sale. I bought things on sale. I got, so what are they at the moment? In Australian dollars they're $16.95. Okay, I paid Colorado full price, but I got Idaho and Utah and some paint job, classic stripes paint job, all in one pack for less than one state cost. So I think I got it for $12.95, so I got 2 states and a paint job set up for $12.95, where one state normally costs $16.95, and that's in Australian dollars. So yeah, so what I would do is keep an eye out for sales. You just keep an eye on them. Some nice ambient music going here. Waiting for Destroyer to reload, I'm guessing. And Good Boy's probably going to have to reload in and work out how to fly the Concorde. Does look nice, doesn't it? Now, I collect model planes. And one thing I do not have is a Concorde. And I'm just looking at this going, this is very nice. I don't collect airliners, but I do collect military stuff. Zach says, how do you use the trailer DLC? That would mean that you can particularly buy that trailer and or transport. So if you were getting the American Truck Sim Special Transport, you'll get access to those transport. If you're getting a heavy cargo pack, you get access to different trailers. But what happens is you can actually buy your trailer now with extended, like multi-trailer or even road train style. I don't think I have trailer DLC yet. I have 4 trailers though that I have purchased in American Truck Sim, and I have 6 trucks. So I have 5 drivers and my truck, and 4 trailers and 2 shops. So I don't think I've actually used. I haven't got anybody else with us at the moment. So I know Kay keeps saying, hey, can you do some more Crew 2? And yes, I will. The last few days is when I probably would have done it, because every Friday, this is Friday for me, Thursday I know for you guys over in the US and the UK, every Friday I'm going to try and do this Concorde stream. And then after I finish this one, I will do a stream with a Denzel flying the what's it called? Caravan 208B. Here's a Denzel. Hello. Just talking about you right now.
Bloody talking about me behind my back.
Ah, man. I just started talking and you come in. It's like, oh, man. I can hear myself repeating. You must have my stream on still, I'm guessing. Warren,
Over my headphones.
reenact the Concorde crash. Which one? The Air France? No, I'm in British Airways. Sorry. I reenacted the Tupolev crash. I don't know if you saw that the other day. Twice, into the water and the ground. I was trying to actually get that thing working. It's very unstable. But the Air France crash, yeah, I'd have to run over something on the runway. You can't run over other planes. I've tried. Warren was like, oh. Alright, so I got Destroyer popped back in, so he must have got his Concorde working. Very good. So, there were a few islands down there. I really don't know where they are in relation to Fiji, because all that is a few islands as well. But, let's have a quick look on Google Maps. Probably should be looking on Bing Maps, shouldn't I? Because that's what the flight sim uses. Okay, Fiji, Howard Island. No thanks. Alright, Warren says afterburners would be cool. Afterburners are very cool and unfortunately not modelled in Flight Sim yet. But when Flight Sim X came out, it didn't have afterburners either. They had to wait to the acceleration pack, and once the acceleration pack came out, you had the ability to use afterburners, you had the sonic boom, and you had special effects and stuff that would work, which is pretty cool. So I'm looking at these islands from Hawaii to Fiji. I reckon that was Napier or Jarvis Island. Is probably what I went over. I'm going to see a few more islands. Warren, sonic boom is cool too. Yes, but here's a question for you, and I've had other people ask me, and they go, can you hear the sonic boom? Can you hear it when you're in the plane? When you're sitting in the pilot seat or anywhere in this cabin and your plane overtakes the sound barrier, can you hear the sound barrier being broken? Do you hear the sonic boom while in the actual plane? Or do only people outside behind you? Because you are now travelling faster than sound. Yeah, Warren says, no, you can't. You'd be faster than sound. Yes. So, the sonic boom would be awesome for other players.
Yes.
Now, I haven't uploaded it yet, but I got a quick video of me flying or testing a SR-71 on Sydney Airport. I'm on the runway. It's the static one that you get, and I can't even get the wheels to go up, but it's the free one that you can actually get. And I thought, I'll give it a try. And I've got it sitting on the end of the runway, and I'm hearing this jet just going, zoom, zoom. And I'm like, it doesn't sound right. And I noticed it was actually an F-18 flying over top of me. Had we had the sonic boom, yes, I would have heard it then. That would have been cool. I would have just thought it was thunder or lightning, but would have been cool. Alright, Destroyer, how you going? Oh, here's live. I've got to re-click that, that's why. Okay, watch, thank you.
I will catch you later. I'm going to start the stream now.
You're going to start your stream now? Good. Get a head start. Yeah. Also,
I don't know where I'm going yet. So.
Yeah, can you tell me where you're going when you've worked it out? And I'll put in the same one. If you've got a 2-hour stream and I start an hour behind you, then chances are I'll catch you.
I will keep going until you... I really don't know where to go. I'm gonna... I'll put Bali in as the destination for now, even though there's no way I'm going to make that.
Oh, that's a long flight.
That is a long flight. My stream has basically got East Timor to question mark as the title. So
yeah, I looked at how far it was to Bali, and I think it was going to take like 4 hours in my speed.
I reckon it's 5 hours. I think that's being very
5 hours? Oh, maybe it was 3 hours. Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to land anywhere in between. And anybody else who wants to join us in the stock default Microsoft Flight Sim planes. You can actually join a Denzel in his stream. I'm sure he'd be happy for a company.
No, stay away. I don't want to
Stay away.
watch
He's in a 172, but I'm in a caravan, so I can do twice his speed. But depending on where you're going to land, let me know. Bali's a long way.
Yeah.
So that would be Denpasar Airport.
It's going to take a while. I reckon it's probably going to be, it'll be a 6.5, 7 hour flight for me, realistically, unless I get a really good tailwind.
Yeah, so I reckon somewhere in East Nusa Tenggara.
Yeah, it's quite possible. But I'm just following a straight line to Bali at the moment. So,
Yep.
Yeah,
Find an airport along there and I'll land with you.
Pretty much once you catch up with me.
Then we'll work out where to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'll go back to comments. Sorry, Warren, I see you wrote a few things there. All right. A little bit faster. No. My F-14 maxes out at like 130 knots. No, a fix. Wait, it only does 130 knots? So you can't get off the runway then? So you wouldn't be able to take off. What is stopping you from going faster? You can change the thrust. Now, my F-14, I've changed the thrust. I'm going to have to change it again. The Destroyer's catching up. I know I can see he's, up above me now, is it? Yep, okay. Now, I've changed my thrust to 25,000. Then I'll wait for it to taxi and just stays in place. Wait, so it won't taxi out. You've got some other issue then. Alright, so when you install the F-14, if you watched my original video, I did things in that video that the current importer would allow. Don't do that anymore. Watch my how to import the Concorde and do only that with the F-14. So you import it. Okay, you get join VC. Yeah, join voice chat and tell me what's going on. Because if you click too many things, it'll fail now, and you're potentially just making it go up and down in throttle. It's a bit of a shame. Yeah. Oh wait, are you also in plane? No, you're just coming to voice chat. Alright, I got two people streaming here. I wonder if I can watch both. What's Dev Cowley doing? He's in American Truck Sim. Ah, we're going to be setting up his truck sim. That's awesome. Can I have both channels side by side? I don't know how to do that. No, I'll go back to that one. Alright. I got a good friend in Bali working the UN peacekeeping. He got COVID last week, Destroyer says. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, how's everybody doing with that? Are you guys still in lockdown? Are you keeping yourself, safe? Are you bored out of your mind? I mean, what's going on for people? Because it's different in different places. Some people, like I'm in Tasmania, we've got pretty much free reign to run around and do what we want. We've started opening up the state though, and I'm worried that it'll end up being issues here as well. Alright, Warren says, was the static thrust in aircraft configured or engine config? If you have converted it so that you now have an engine config, it is in engine config. If you have not converted it, it is in aircraft config. So let me talk you through this, Warren, and everybody else can do the same because you'll get your F-14 going pretty nice. Same as what I've been streaming recently. You want 25,000 static thrust. You go any more than that and you will not hold your brakes. You want, right down the bottom of the engine config, you want to go to thrust scalar, and you want to make that 1.5. I think it was 0.95. You now want 1.5. So what was your thrust at? 25,000. Thrust scalar, 1.5. Then you want to go to your flight model, and you want to go to where it says your maximum speed is, and you want to change it from, I think it says maximum 1.88 Mach. So you want Mach 1.88, you want to change that to Mach 2.34. And you want to change the speed to 1560 knots as the maximum speed, which is right above that. That's in flight model. Now I'm doing this off memory. That won't make it go faster by changing the flight model. It'll make it more stable at high speed. But when you look up the statistics of an F-14, it can do Mach 2.34 on Afterburner. So let's make it do the same. Let me just confirm that that's actually where it is. So static thrust 25,000. Thrust scaler, which is at the bottom of engine config, to 1.5. I'm just thinking if you go any further than this, you're going to make it unstable. And what we might end up having to do is bring it back to about 18,000 and increase the thrust scaler. But at the moment I found that actually worked very well. It's kind of like you can take off almost with Afterburner on. And in flight model, I'm sure it was flight model, let's have a check myself. Down the bottom, reference speeds, yep it is. You want to change max Mach to 2.34 and max indicated speed equals 1560, which is red line. Now cruise speed I just left it at 580. I think if you change that it'll change your dial on the side. So if you see my stream here at the moment, and I don't know if you can see the mouse very well. Let's just close that out of the way. When you can see that green line that says this is my speed, airspeed, by changing that reference speed it changes this what it comes up as your airspeed is the speed that it likes to do. Our destroyer's getting going, are they alright? Wait, he might be on the flight line and I might be off. Oh yeah, put my GPS back on, thank you. Oh no, we're both off the flight line. Alright, I better line that up again. I love it when Destroyer hits just like, wait, where'd you go? Oh, behind me, no, in front of me. Oh man, I can't see you. You're here somewhere. Oh there, to my left. Oh, he got back on the flight line real quick. Alright. Autopilot off. Move that mouse out of the way. Slight left, thank you. Even though it says we're supposed to be doing direction was 204, maybe that's from the airport. So I'm going to get myself on that flight line there. That's GPS. Yeah, GPS is on. Okay. And we're slightly going down. We don't want to do that. Alright, what I might do is I might just head 195. Yep, 195. Probably going to end up at 194, aren't I? Yep, 194. This will let me get back on the line. Destroyer's already to my left. He's already on the flight path. Good on him. I can see he's looking ahead on his flight path to see where this goes. Wait, why do you have a zigzag there in your flight path? I don't have a zigzag, do I? Good boy, sorry I had to do some things, but is there a way to make the glass clear? You mean like this window here? Yes, I've worked it out. I got help with Alex, the guy who made the importer, showed me how to do it. I just didn't have time to help get it done, so he helped me with this. But what we forgot to do is the windshield, the extra windshield. We have to now make that one clear as well. So what that means is, I know there's no F16 that's working so far, but the F2, the Japanese F2 is like a F16. We're going to be able to change that to clear glass, and all the other aircraft we're going to be able to change them to clear glass and get them working. So that's awesome. Is there meant to be a panel up there? Not sure. Alright, I lost Destroyer. He's dropped off altogether. I think his internet stopped or his game crashed. Nope, he's come back. His stream stopped. Game crashed. Weird. Oh, man. Well, that sucks. Alright, what are we doing? 194. We're going to get back onto this flight line. Let's have a look ahead on the flight line. Oh, I got the zigzag. Oh, I noticed, wait, why is there a zigzag there? Is that because of the direction we're going? Like, what? Why does it have a zigzag? Wait, where did my flight... There it is. Why is there a zigzag there? Is that going through the date line? Is it not lined up right? Like, yeah, see there's it. Is that the international date line? I think it is. So why does it show turning there? Oh, I zoomed in, that's why. Oh, that's weird. Are we not making it the right direction? I had a straight line originally. Where's the end of that line? Back on there. What is going on with the... Oh, there it is there. Wow, so there's a zigzag. So something's up there with the Microsoft Flight Sim, that when you're crossing that international date line, it's kind of zigzags. Wow. Is that zigzagging around the time zone? I might just have a look at that. So I've got Fiji here. Where's the international date line? Yeah. Yeah, there's a kind of like a section there that keeps, was it Jarvis Island, and there's a French Polynesia. Whoops, my map just jumped. French Polynesia over there. It does not want to change days. Hell no. But we've lost our flight line, so it zigzagged up back there. So look, I'm still heading the same direction. Honestly, I think I am going to get back into heading 204, so for NFFN. Although I was trying to get back on that line. So now if I follow that line down, yeah. Wow, we're actually not too far away. Well, but you go up too far and it changes. Wow. It's almost like you're going through the center of like the map of a globe for Flight Sim. Well, that's the first time I've come across that. But I might still get over a bit, otherwise I'm going to end up missing Fiji. I'm fighting against the autopilot here. So how far are we in? We're almost 2 hours, but we are actually almost there. So maybe I should actually contact Nardi. What do you reckon? Let him know I'm coming. Let's get back to 30,000, thank you. Squawk 3721. Brett plays Bravo Papa 20. Should I change that to Bravo Papa 21 next year? Or should I leave it as Bravo Papa 20? Now the only reason I had 20 was because of 2020. I mean, I can leave it there if I needed to, but yeah. So is Destroyer, are you coming back in? at least for the landing. Get 2 Concordes to land. Alright. Wow. Nearest airport near you? Nothing. Okay. That would make me guess that we are minimum 200 nautical miles away from anywhere. Change to 21, you reckon? Yeah. I kind of was thinking about that. I originally had Bravo Papa 2020, but it would say Bravo Papa 2020, and I was like, that's annoying. Alright, wonder what happens when we get over this line. We're heading almost straight south now, so I'm going to have to start turning. And I may need to start descending, because if you've seen any of my other flights, I always leave it too late. So I'm going to run it down to 10,000, and it will come in nice and slowly. Oops, too far. So I'm just using a little toggle on my flight, actually on my throttle stick. So I use the hi Thorn, welcome. I use the X55 flight stick, and it's got a little thumb toggle. It's actually got 2. I use one for changing my altitude automatically, and the autopilot in the Concorde will take over for me, which is awesome. So what are we up to, Thorn? Are you watching the live stream? You seeing where we're up to? Or seen any of it?
I'm trying to get my F-14 to work.
Right.
It's not going well.
Okay. Are you the one that was in common? Are you Warren?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, did you watch my Concorde how-to video?
Oh, no, I didn't watch that one. I
Okay.
recorded this one with that. Oh, dang, I have to download the F-14 again. It takes so long.
Well, did you not save the file?
Something happened to my computer like a couple weeks back, and it removed all my files, and I lost them all. But it didn't remove. It just removed them from like the downloads page, but not all the others. So I have the imported one, but I don't have like the regular file.
Right, okay. Always keep the original file if you can. If you have to download it again, sorry about that. But I would watch the guide number 3. I'll get to your question in a second, good boy. Watch the guide number 3 and install the F14 that way. Don't do it the way I did originally in the F14, because now it doesn't work properly.
Oh.
Okay, so what you do is you actually install it the same way I installed this Concorde, and it will work better. Alright, so Good Boy wrote in the comments, YouTube, how did they get the KC10 and the F16 to do air-to-air? It's an FSX mod. So it's part of the actual mod, and they may not have actually got fuel in there, but you may be able to come up with your little nozzle and park it in right. So look, a year or 2 from now, I think we will have that mod, or the same sort of mod, in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. A lot of those things will come through. Gesundheit. Okay, says, I was talking to the guy that made it, the video. Cool. Did they actually transfer fuel? That's what I want to know. It's all simulated. Yeah. But if you want real fuel transfer stuff, go and play DCS. That'll get it done. You got the aircraft. Which one? The F-16 or the KC-10? I got some of those things in Flight Sim X, but I don't have them in working in. I'm going to put this one back on GPS. Thank you. In Microsoft 2020. KC-10 and the F-16 without any livery. Oh, right. So without the yeah, no textures. Right, your Alfonso says your Concorde is lacking thrust. Are you trying to get it in the air, or are you on the runway? If you're on the runway, you do have to let it... Hey, I can see land ahead. You do have to let it taxi out so all 4 engines will start up. Once all 4 engines start up, you should have full thrust. If you are using the interior, you can often tell by looking down at these 4 dials. These are your engines, and you'll see them actually come up to and start working. If you haven't got the dials working, try re-importing them with the dials again. If you're in the air and you're having trouble with getting the thrust working, because those dials go up and down, back off your throttle to almost idle and then slowly bring it forward, and it actually, what happens is they seem to all kick in. I've had the same happen myself. Good boy, add more thrust. No, don't add more thrust. You do not add any thrust to the Concorde. It's already overpowered, and it uses super cruise. Okay, only through F16, no textures. Power. Okay, Jeremy Clarkson, add power. Yeah. Alfonso, how do I add thrust? Don't add thrust to your Concorde, but to things like the F14, you need to go into your either aircraft config if you haven't split it, or if you have split it, you'll have an engine config file, and you'll do some changes there. You can change it to 25,000 on the F14 and change your scaler, which is at the bottom of the engine config, to 1.5, and then it runs really nice. Now I'm going to have to stop reading the comments for a second and get some landing request here. So where are we going again? We are going to NFFN. I'm going to have to slow down too. How are you going, Destroyer? I think I saw you behind me. Yep. Oh, do you know what I forgot to do is turn those gates off. Not safe for work. There's an airport called Not Safe for Work. Woohoo! That's an inside joke. Alright, I'm on the wrong side of the airport, yep. Let's back this right down. What are we down to? 17,000, that's nice. Okay, everybody popping their ears as they come down. Why can't I find NFF? Oh, it's just too far away, is it? So I had prepared early. Nice. Alright. Got our classical singing music as we come in. That's awesome. I haven't seen the airport code come up yet. I'm getting all the others. Now I'm just going to turn right here because I did get too far off the line. Welcome to Fiji, hey? Fijian Islands. It's actually not a place I've flown into. Now, from what I saw when I gave it a bit of a... Well, there we go. Now we got a bunch. Okay, Nardi, thank you. Yep, thank you. And I want a full stop landing. And I want runway 20. 66 miles. Oh, we're heaps out. But what are we doing? 1,300 knots. It's not going to take long to get there. Straight in, runway 20. Thank you. Love it. As long as it's not going through the mountain like we did in Hawaii. Right, this is off GPS, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. I might take that off now. Take that off. We know where we're going. But we need to slow right down. Where's the Air France? He's going to buzz past me in a moment. Alright, good boy. Do you have you installed the Riku MSFS sceneries? Yes, I have. Dubai. I think it's Dubai. I wonder why my phone's buzzing away. It's because it's letting me know that Adenzel is streaming. I'll go join his stream soon. And if anybody else wants to come and join me and or him, you can jump in my Discord as well, and we fly the... oh man, I'm going to have to slow down here. We fly the... well, Air France. Hello. That's awesome. Whoop. Get that camera right. I'm going to have to slow down a bit. Let's get that window down. So, window going down. Oh, that's nice. Would be nice when it's actually clear as well and you can just see the framework going down. We have interior. Very nice. I'm going to have to slow down even quicker. We need some drag. What do you reckon? Pop that nose down might slow it down. Get some landing gear down might slow it down. Oh yeah, look at the speed coming down now. I don't think we have air brakes on this. Well, that's cool. Alright, nice to have the window actually working now. And the gauge is actually starting to improve. They are working. They'll even look better. Oh wow, we slowed right down. I actually need throttle on now. Awesome. Alright, do we have the nose down? Yes, we do. That's why we slowed right down. So I forced it basically to slow right down. Now I tried to do a video on the Riku scenery. Getting back to your question there, good boy. It was very difficult because I got a lot of lag. Okay, I got Destroyer on my left. Air France. Alright, this is actually coming in pretty slow. It slows down a lot quicker than I remember. Once you put your landing gear down, you get that drag. It's pretty good. So now I'm going to have to keep the speed up with some throttle. Oh, did I put air brakes on, did I? I didn't think I had air brakes. So we're up to about the same place I was when I, in my music playlist. In case you're wondering, these are all royalty-free YouTube library stuff. So just generic stuff to give a bit of a background. But I'm up to about the same place I was when we came into Hawaii. Which is pretty cool. But in a couple of songs we're going to get in some really loud music. We'll see if we can get our landing music thing happening. That's nice. Hello, Fiji. What about the other side? Yep, some farms and some other cities over there. Oh, look at Destroyer. He's raced in. You cheat. You race ahead. I reckon Destroyer will be on the ground before I do. I need to bring this down further. I might also bring the next flaps level down, so that's going to poke my nose right down. So how does that look? Yep, nose is not in the way, but we've got another Concorde right in our flight path. Still a little too high here. I think Destroyer's using my landing path there. He needs to go a little to the left to get onto that runway, I think. Alright, cleared, thank you. Oh, you're climbing. What happened? You put your flaps down and it climbed up, didn't it? You can land in front of me if you like. That would look cool. Then I can get to watch you. I can't see your gear from here, but I can't see my own gear from here either. Okay, this is weird. One Concorde flying in under the other. No, it's going to be a crash. Yes, you can turn the things off that say too fast. What I need to do is I need to remember. Turn off my gates. How about I do that after I land here? So that I don't have them on my next streams. I remember every time I could fly, I'm like, oh, I forgot to turn the gates off. They're helpful sometimes, especially when you're trying to work out where you're going. But I've got the VFR working properly now. Alright, so I'm just going to drop that off and... whoop. I'm doing the same as Destroyer. I'm going to come in too fast. Alright, now I've got my speed right. It's nice seeing Destroyer going there. We're going to have to use reverse thrusters here. Oh. Down. Oh, that's way too hard. Oops, that's too far with the nose. We are down, and can we stop? I don't know. Oops, that was zoomed right in. So let's get my... no, that's not the music. Where is it? Where's my landing music? Oh, I missed it by one. Alright, this is what I normally have for landing music. Alright, you go to the left there, my left, and I'll go around you. Flare. Yes, I realised I needed a flare. Is there enough to turn right here? Now that looks cool. These turn on a dime. That is awesome. Okay, request parking to the gates. You need to do the same this time, Destroyer, so that we both get into the gates, and we need to find those little yellow markers with the T-junction on it. Alright, welcome to Fiji, everybody. Now, I'm going to do these streams, I'm going to try and do it every Friday. It's Friday for me, so I'm going to call it Friday. I know Fly Daily calls that as well, but he puts it with a PH. Mine's just Fly Day, as in flying here. So I'm going to do the Concorde, I'm going to try and do the same time each week from now on. The Concorde has an almost vertical flare. Yeah, I was trying not to do the tail strike there. Wait, where's my... to gate 22 via taxiway across runway 20. Oh, there it is. I can see it now. Oh, all it has is across runway 20. Okay, I'll go across runway 20. Alright, I'm going to park in the middle behind Destroyer here. This looks cool, having two Concordes making our way in. Let's move this thing around. Whoop. And I seem to be tilted. How do I... there we go. That was weird. Whoa, stop. Oh, I don't have full controls, that's why. Oh, wrong one. When you're in that drone mode, you don't have all your buttons working. That was close. Holy schmoly, don't use drone mode when you're on the runway. Alright, it would be cool to see the 144 and the Concorde fly together. Yes, I've started working on the 144. You might have seen my 2 work in progress videos. Do you have the same gate there, gate 22 Destroyer? Alright, I might have to... can I request another one? I don't know. They're all full. Well, that kind of sucks. We got no parking for 2 Concordes. Oh wait, Destroyer's just... oh, he's moved over. Whoa! Went quickly. Okay, Chunk. Hi, Brett. When I selected the Concorde and an airport to take off at and select play, the game crashes. Oh mate, are you kidding? Is it the same Concorde that I've got in my link, or is it the other Concorde? So is it the historical pack, or is it the other Concorde that is available? There is one that is a 2004 version, and it will crash automatically. You got to get the historical pack, which has had a bit of an update to make it FSX native, which then means it comes over. Oh, I should have gone wide here. Too busy reading. Sorry about that. Can I back up with these? No. How are you backing up? I don't have backup on mine. I guess I do. You just got to push it more. Oh, there we go. There we go. You just got to give it a lot more thrust. Oh, that wiggled back and forth. Alright. Chunk, I have tried both a couple odd weeks ago and tried an older version today. Okay, the one in the link that I have both in this video that you're watching right now and in my how-to guide number 3, how to get the Concorde in and working, which is the same for almost all other planes, it definitely works. So looks, I know someone just downloaded it during this stream and he was able to get it working, although he had trouble with the throttle, but that's because he spawned on me in the middle air and he needed to actually build it up. Alright, let's shut this down. Alright, so I've got the windows clear now. We're going to work on making a video. Can I request ground surfaces? Can I request the jetway connection? Where did I go? We can't connect it right now. Wait, where does the jetway go? Oh, Fiji, you need some help with your airport. Your jetway is not connected. All right, I'm gonna call that a successful landing. Even though they can't connect the jetway, but it's probably just as well because that one seems to be probably to a walkway. Actually, that one's not connected either. All right, Fiji needs a little bit of help. I'll give it a go, thank you, says Chuck. I have many other mods working lovely. Alright, awesome. The way I did it in that latest video, though, for the Concorde, is how you can get it working. If you add extra bits and pieces, it stops the engines from working. Only do the steps I did on there, because I had to do it multiple times to make sure it works. Some aircraft are quite finicky, which is kind of annoying. Alright, other than that, if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. I'm going to do this every Friday morning at 8 AM GMT at +11. So if you go on my Discord, you'll see the live streaming events. My next live streaming will be probably in about 10 minutes, because I'm going to join the Adenzel on his stream, flying from East Timor. Sean says, so will there be another video on how to make the windows clear? Yes. I only did that this morning just before this particular video. So I'm basically going to have to put in all the files I need, and then what I also need to do is, if we go back here, there is a window that should be clear. No, it's actually not going to come up. I tried to bring up my window. It won't come up when I don't have the engines running. But the front protective window needs to be made clear as well. So all of the other aircraft that have frosted windows, like my F2 and some of the other planes, I will make a video so that we can get them all working and we can all sit inside properly and work awesome. Yeah, so give a like to this video if you've liked it. It shares it with other people. You know, feel free to comment afterwards. Come and join me on Discord. I'm going to stream probably again in about 10-20 minutes with a Cessna 208B on my flight from Hobart to Heathrow, and we're in East Timor. So I'm going to catch up to Adenzel. But he's in a Cessna 172, so I've got to give him a head start. I'm not sure if he's listening. He's got his headphones muted. Okay. Other than that, link for the other flight. I haven't set it up yet, so give me a moment and it will be in live streaming very shortly. Other than that, guys, thanks for joining us, and thanks, Destroyer. Awesome having you flying with me. I'm not sure why your fuel's working and mine's not, but that's pretty cool. All right. Have a great day, everybody. Enjoy.